It's 7:30 p.m. on Sunday, September 17th, 2023. And I'm moving the cows to the 6th cell of the first section here. Monday morning, I'll move them to the 7th cell, the last cell of the section. The sun has just set. I tried to get here a little earlier, but I was playing with the ducks. So there's the beautiful sunset that we missed. Anyway, so this is the sixth of 7th cells here. And I think last rotation, this wasn't that great of a grazing spot, but now I think it's fantastic. Almost as good, if not better, than the first section. I'll kind of take you a walk through the different areas. So this part here is the weakest part of this cell. You can see a lot of brown grass. It's short. Then we kind of get into this thick bermuda grass. There's some goat weed around here. You can see that. So this little particular patch of bermuda grass is super tall. They send out runners like this. Like, look at that. That's 3 feet tall, 3.5 feet tall, 4 feet tall. They send out runners like that. But I'm told that if the bermuda grass runs out of space to expand and grow, it'll start growing up. So you can get tall bermuda grass. The fellow that I took advice about the 21-day rotation from, he said that I think he gets it up to 4 or 5 feet tall sometimes. So imagine this, but 4 or 5 feet tall. That'd be pretty crazy. The goat weed wouldn't stand a chance. So over here, the grass is just as thick, if not thicker. A dark green too. A beautiful dark green. So you can see the hay is just here. I got that hay about a week and a half ago, I believe. I got to set up a wire around the hay so that the animals can't eat it, because they'll eat the hay from the inside out, make it so you can't move it, just create a big mess, which isn't what I want the hay for. Now, Greg Judy's advice is to put the hay on wood, like take some old trees, lay them out on the ground and put the hay on top of that so it stays off the ground. I don't think I'm going to do that. I do think I might put some of the hay along the shop there on concrete under the shelter. That'll be the hay I use for long-term storage, because I do want some of this hay to be around next year, this time of next year. So that hay has to be about 1/3 of the hay I'm going to leave behind. Somebody shot something or is target shooting. You can see here how thick the grass is. Just fantastically thick. Something down there they're shooting at. Oh well. Doesn't mean anything. Probably target shooting. Maybe shooting boar. Wild boar. So yeah. Just good news all around for this cell. Imagine they're going to have a little party. I found the cows lined up. No, not so much lined up as grazing the last cell. They weren't kind of spread out in the field. That's a sign that there's plenty to eat. You know, but they prefer eating where there's no poop. So they like moving into the new cell. So, oh, I wanted to check the water meter. Let's go look at the water meter. Yeah, I'm going to move some of the hay next to the shop. Probably rope off the shop so the cows can't get into it. $66 bales. I paid $50 a bale. So last time I bought hay, I could probably get the same for $40 a bale. That was 2 years ago though. And 2 droughts ago, or 3 droughts ago, because I bought the hay before the drought started. So, yeah, the grass here isn't very good. It's pretty dry. There's some more of that western ragweed. It's causing all the allergies. All right, let's go check the water meter. Here we go. Whew. Oh, almost fell down. So I'm looking at that. There's like a windmill in the middle there. That's not spinning, so that means there's no leaks, which is what I want. And I think these wires have been effective at keeping the cows out of the water. The bucket's not so much. I don't know what I was planning to use the buckets for, but I think the idea was I put a lid on the bucket and the cows can step on the lid and not step through, but that's silly. Those buckets aren't strong enough for that. You know. I don't know what I was thinking. So anyway, I think Greg Judy's idea of putting like the 12-inch PVC pipe on top and then getting a cap, I think that's probably a better idea. And you keep the connection below the ground level so that it doesn't freeze in the winter. There's my favorite bull, Blues calf, born June of last year. So he's a year and a bit old. Here's some more of that western ragweed. So yeah, life is good. I did want to talk a little bit. I have 500 subscribers now, and I have enough view time that I can start the YouTube. I can monetize my videos. I really don't have a plan at this point to make content that, you know, we can monetize and make money. If I take the content I'm already making and monetize it, it might work out to $10 a month, you know. So so I'm not too interested in making content that would get a lot of views. I think the people that would benefit from these kind of videos are able to find it if they're looking for it, you know. And so I'm not too concerned about that. But you might start seeing ads on the videos because YouTube reserves the right to monetize content that I don't monetize. It didn't used to be that way, but they've changed. They're losing money fast, and there's a good chance they might go out of business. I've been keeping a backup of all my videos too. The idea was that I would upload to YouTube and upload to some other platforms. But the reality is that I don't have the internet connection for that. It takes enough time to upload these videos to YouTube. And but I do have archives of all the videos I made so far. So another thought I had was I put these on a website and just host the content myself. Those people that are looking for this can come to the website and find the videos and watch them there, or whatever they want to do with it. So I did start a website, lazycowfarms.net, I believe. I'll have to look it up again, but it's in the. If you go to my my channel, so you click on that L, and you go to the about. There's a link to the WordPress blog that I set up. And the reason why I did that is because YouTube's algorithm is really, I want to say bad, but it's not optimal, I guess is the right way to put it. I would like to arrange my content a certain way so that people can find what they're looking for, and so they can watch it in a meaningful way. And one of the things I want to do is over time, like, be able to look at videos from the same time of year year over year, or look at videos from the same section of the field. So you can like go and say, well, I want to watch what happened to this particular section, over the rotations. And so you can click and watch the video when I moved in here, and the next video when I moved in here the last time, and so on and so forth. So that YouTube obviously can't do that. So I'm gonna have to organize it on my website in such a way that you can. I thought WordPress would make it pretty easy, but the honest truth is I don't know how WordPress works. I'm a web programmer myself. I know how to build websites, and so in the back of my head I'm like, I'm just gonna build a website. It does it all. And I think that's what I might do, is just organize the videos that way. The thing about the internet that's changed a lot is, it used to be that we used this thing called an RSS reader. Google had a pretty good one. They called it Google News, I think. And so what you do is you go to somebody's website and you subscribe to their RSS, and they would publish like their new articles and new content on the RSS feed. And then you can just, sift through all the websites that you've been following. You can see the new posts. And in that way, like nobody could control what content you were seeing. But that technology, it still exists, and you could still do things like that, but nobody does. Instead, we rely on things like Facebook and YouTube to show us the videos. And I don't mean this to be a long video. I'll wrap it up soon. But the issue is, by allowing YouTube and Facebook or whatever, or Instagram or whatever, to recommend videos to watch next, and by not taking control of that yourself, you give a considerable amount of power for them to influence you. For instance, they might say that they don't like a particular channel, and so they'll just stop recommending those videos. They might recommend videos that you don't want to watch because they do like a channel, they want it to become popular. So that just gives too much power to YouTube. I have this idea in the back of my head that one day we can separate the content from the algorithm. Like, one company or one business is putting videos on the internet and storing them and making them easy to download. And other companies, I say companies plural, makes it easy to find the videos you want to watch, And so like you can say like, hey, I'm into farming, and you can go to the farming channel and they'll recommend videos from there. Recommend videos that have been uploaded to the main website. Anyway, that's kind of one of the ideas I have, separating the content from the algorithm. Same kind of thing with like Facebook and stuff, is really people should be allowed to publish whatever the heck they want, put it on a website. That's like MySpace, the way MySpace used to work. And then the technology exists to recommend people content from a large pool of content. And that way the people who host the content, the people who recommend the content, are two separate entities. Anyway, that's all I'll say on that. You guys have a great day. Take care, and bye-bye.